just tell us your name and the school.
Chris Hatcher, Murray State University.
Give us your general thoughts on the upcoming season.
Well, I'm very optimistic about the season. I felt last year the OVC was as tough as it's been in the 3 years that I've been the coach. This upcoming year, we're breaking in a new quarterback, a new right side of the line. Our defense is much improved, but I'm excited. I think we have a legitimate shot at turning the tables, getting over the hump, and possibly being in contention late in the season for an OVC title.
You have to replace an All-American quarterback in Casey Brockman. Tell us about the quarterback position this season.
Well, he's going to be a tough guy to replace. I mean, he was Mr. Everything for us for 3 seasons and broke almost every OVC record, a lot of national records. So we're losing a lot of productivity there. Right now we have a sophomore in K.D. Humphrey, a junior in Parks Frazier. Those 2 guys are battling to see who the starter is. But it's like anything that we all do, it's hard to get experience without playing in games. So I know both of them are capable of being great OVC QBs, but they just haven't done it with the lights on, and that's what's got me concerned going into the season.
You do return All-American Walter Powell. Tell us about what Powell brings to your team as a wide receiver and return specialist.
Walter's a self-made young man. He works extremely hard. Any accolade that he gets, he's very well deserving of. Last season, he caught over 90 balls, was a tremendous return specialist. We're expecting a lot of the same for him this year. I mean, he's got to be a guy that when we need a big play, he's got to continue to be the go-to man for us. And if his work ethic during the off season is any indication, we expect him to have the same type of year, maybe even a little better than he had last season.
What do you like most about your team this year?
I like the way our guys show up every day and come over to the office and work. Their attitude has been tremendous. They know, we've been very close. We've been hovering around the 500 mark the 3 seasons that I've been the coach. If you look back, we've been beaten in a lot of close games. They really have seemed to adapt to our mentality of playing fast and working fast. We got an entirely new defensive scheme that's very similar to the offensive scheme. This spring was as good a spring as I've had at Murray State. So just our overall attitude and our belief that I think our guys really think they're finally good enough to maybe compete for a championship.
What is the biggest challenge for your team this year?
Inexperience at key positions, and I think that's the big thing. And you look at quarterback, I've always said you better have a good defensive line and a great quarterback, and if you do that, you can win a lot of ball games. And right now we're inexperienced at both of those spots.
What will it take for your team to be in the championship hunt this season?
A lot of wins.
What are your general impressions of the OVC race this year?
I think it's going to be tough, and I really do. You got Eastern Illinois coming off a great year. Their quarterback's phenomenal. I look back, he was I think 3 years ago he started against us, and at that time I knew, said, this guy's special. Then you got Jacksonville State, who I've always thought have had the best players collectively. Coach Clark's a fine coach. They're going to do some things different down there as far as throwing the ball. Eastern Kentucky, they've been on the brink of it. And then Tennessee Martin, that's a team that we've had not very much success at all against. So you throw that in with the rest of us, anything can happen. But I think it's going to be a very competitive year again this season.
Tell us a little about your schedule and how it plays out for your team this year.
Early on, very difficult. We play Missouri and Bowling Green. We play Missouri State and Campbellsville at home. So hopefully we can come out of there around a 500 mark, and then we open up our conference play at Jacksonville State, the season opener in the OVC play. So in the month of August and September, we'll know a lot about our ball club.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.